What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Elijah. I'm back with another video. It's been a while since I posted. I've been lazy, so I need to get back into it. Alright, so I'm going to be going over my portfolio today. Currently sitting at $9,438 at this moment. I've been investing for about 2 years, or maybe really about 4 years, but about a year and a half so far with stocks. So I started my Robinhood account 2023, but didn't really invest very much. But I really started in February 2024, so 1 year ago I started. All right, so I'm gonna go over my portfolio. So past year I'm up 20%, year to date down 14%, three months 7% down, past month I'm up 14%, past week about 9%, and today pretty flat. All right, so I'm gonna go over some of my holdings. So I do have some Bitcoin. I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin, so I do have some more Bitcoin in some wallets, but I will be buying Bitcoin pretty much forever. Solana, I'm pretty bullish on Solana. I'm not buying too much because I'm more of a Bitcoin kind of guy, but this is the second crypto I'm buying, but I will not buy any other cryptos besides Solana or Bitcoin. And then the next cryptocurrency I have, but I don't really have, I'm just kind of watching the price, is Ethereum. I did buy a couple Ethereums, sorry, a couple coins of Ethereum in 2022. I completely swapped out all my Ethereum into Bitcoin. Best decision I ever made. I bought it around $2,000 in 2022 and swapped it all into Bitcoin a couple months later. Best choice I ever made. Um, but it's down about 45%. I'm just done with Ethereum. I'm not touching it. I just have it just to see the price and see what happens. Okay, now to the important stuff. I invest in Tesla Motors. I currently have about $3,000 worth of Tesla. They have their solar business, they have their cars. They also are working on robotics with I forgot what it's called. Anyways, they have robots that will eventually become butlers, essentially, and will help you. And then they also have the FSD, which is their full self-driving. They're going to have like the robo taxi as well with that, so that's going to be pretty cool to see in the future. Pretty much, the main reason why I invest in Tesla is the AI and the opportunity for growth to disrupt different industries. And if the robots are very successful, the stock price will shoot up like crazy. Because if you guys don't know, Tesla is a very volatile stock. So we'll have to wait in the future to see what happens. My second biggest holding is Nvidia. It is an AI company. They work with um, they pretty much are the infrastructure of AI. So if they fail, AI fails. So we need to make sure Nvidia and AI does good for the stock to go up. All right, so my ETF is going to be Schwab ETF. It's about 229. Sorry, let's see here, 229 holdings for the ETF. This is my main ETF, so I'll be investing in this. All right, my next holding is going to be MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy is a software company, but they also represent themselves as a Bitcoin treasury company. If you're bullish on Bitcoin, you should be bullish on MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, their stock is pretty much a triple leverage, I guess you would say, ETF of Bitcoin. If MicroStrategy goes up, or sorry, if Bitcoin goes up $5, MicroStrategy is going up to around like $10 to $15, and that's same on the downwards as well. If you look at MicroStrategy, it's up 219%, and it's not even at all-time highs. The all-time high was like almost like 400 something dollars. So we're high 400s, 500s. Don't remember exactly, but it is a very volatile stock, and it also is one of the highest performing stocks in the past 5 years as well. So that is one thing to note. They were once a $1 billion company, $2 billion company, and now they're almost close to I think like 90 something billion or almost 100 something billion within the past 5 years. So that's something to check out. Um, have a little bit over $1,000. I'm going to be buying more MicroStrategy. I'm very bullish on them. All right, my next stock here is Palantir Technologies. It is another AI company. They work with defense, so that means they work with the government. I believe about half of their money comes from the government, and then the rest of their money comes from regular businesses for stuff like that, for data in AI. Currently have about almost $1,300, and this is the most profitable stock I have bought so far the past year or two. I initially bought at $25. I was learning about the stock. I didn't buy much of it. I was like, I don't know. And then I shot to 40. And I was like, okay, I need to start doing some research on this. Did some research, started buying some more, and now it's at $121 when I could have been buying at $25. But you live, you learn, you do your research and figure out if you want to buy stuff or not. But I am up 65%. So let's see what happens the next couple of years. And it is a very high growth stock. Like look at these returns. 431% in the past year. That is insane. In year to date, they are up 58%, which is pretty good considering how volatile 2025 has been. So keep an eye out on Palantir, guys. Amazon, everybody knows Amazon. That's where you get your packages from. If you don't know what Amazon is, sorry for you. All right. Currently have about $630 in Amazon, down about 10%. Not too worried about that. Costco, everybody knows Costco. Their pizza's like freaking $1.50. Same for their hot dogs, but they're not known for that. They're known for their warehousing business because they have a whole bunch of like groceries and a whole bunch of furniture you can get. Very stable business. Look at the charts here. It's just nice and flat and stable. Not, I wouldn't say flat, but nice and stable uptrend. So that's why I invest in it. It's pretty stable and especially during volatile times because it hasn't been going down much at all. Consider this market's been very volatile. So that's why I invest in Tesla. I like it. Or not Tesla. That's why I like Costco. And bear with me, guys. I worked like a 15-hour shift today. So I need to get this video done. All right. So my next talk here is going to be Meta platforms. They have Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. It's advertising business. Everybody's on social media nowadays. So that's why I invest in Meta platforms. I have about $419 in there. And I'm down about 13%. And then now my portfolio is about to start getting really smaller. These are just like the little smaller things that I bought. I have about $1 in Robinhood stock, up 31%. It's also another pretty volatile stock. But if you like volatility, this is definitely the stock to check out. It's about 190% the past year, and year to date 30% up. Berkshire Hathaway, I'm going to be buying more Berkshire Hathaway. It's Warren Buffett's company. Only have about $32 in there, but I will be buying more. And then this is Invesco Aerospace and Defense ETF. So pretty much is all the defense companies for an ETF. The reason I'm buying this right now, I barely have any money in it, but I'm going to be buying more of it, is because when things get very volatile and all the AI stocks are going to be dropping down like flies. Kind of my mindset behind this was when things get really bad and really rough in the world, this will be somewhat flat or it will be thriving, depending on what's going on in the world, if you guys get what I mean. So something stable, and that's why I have some of this ETF, or that's why I own this ETF. And then this is the S&P 500 low volatility stock. I kind of think of it as like a savings account. I only have about $1, but I'll be putting in more in at some point. S&P 500, you guys know the S&P 500 of 503 companies for an ETF. I have about $24 in this. I will be buying more of this as well. I need to buy some more of the SPY. Walmart, put about $1 in just to watch it. I'm not gonna buy too much. I like Costco a little bit more personally. And Apple, I make Apple iPhones. You guys know Apple. Only have about $1 in. I'm a bit more of an aggressive investor. I don't think Apple's gonna. I don't want to say nothing bad about Apple, but I'm more of an aggressive investor, so I'm gonna invest in more aggressive things. So that's why I'm not investing too heavy in Apple, but I do have $1 in it. We'll probably put a little bit more in later. CrowdStrike, it is a cybersecurity company. Only about $1 in this. Just watching it. I don't think I'm gonna invest more into it at the moment. And then Netflix, this is one stock I regret not putting money into because I could have been buying the stock at 600 something dollars. And for whatever reason, I just refused to put money in. And I was buying other stocks for whatever reason. But I could have bought it like at $600, like I said earlier. That was last year in May, and I was investing that at that time, and it's been doing great, up 101% the past year, past 5 years, 165%. It did at one point almost drop to like $200, but now it's almost at $1,200. So whatever the math is with that, it's pretty good. And then next stock is Axon. They make tasers, body cameras for police. So defense is pretty important, I guess you would say. So that's only I only have $1 in it, so I'm not gonna be too aggressive into this. Then I can never say this freaking word. Mercado Libre is pretty much the Amazon of South America. So I just want to get a little bit of exposure outside of the United States, not too much because you know I don't know too much of that market outside the United States. But pretty much only got $1 in there, just watching it. And then two take is pretty much I don't know too much about them, but I know they are correlated with Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar. So I did buy it about a few months ago, and it's gone up about 40-50%. I didn't keep the money that I had in there. I kind of sold out of it. I think I bought it around $160, or maybe 170. Oh, it's gone up a little bit, but I kind of bought it just for fun. And I believe that is it. All right, guys, thank you for watching my video. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video.